Toledo Humane Society taking in thousands of animals every year. Hundreds of them come in as cruelty cases, and leaders at the shelter say those numbers are on the rise. 13 Action News reporter Lisa Guyton's joining us live now with a story new at 6 tonight. Lisa.
Well, Lee, according to the head of the Humane Society, the shelter takes in more than 4,000 animals in an average year, and about 700 of them come in as cruelty cases. Investigators work dozens of cruelty cases every single week, and they say the number of calls for things like abuse and neglect have increased sharply in recent weeks. Courtney Schroyer is a cruelty investigator for the Toledo Humane Society, and she says there's been a recent uptick in her workload.
We have seen quite the significant increase of cruelty calls this past month. Abuse, neglect, starvation, abandonment, all the above. These puppies are two of the most recent cases to come into the shelter. Dr. Anna Brown is the director of medical services.
They have a type of mange that comes from a poor immune system. So we're just treating the infection and the inflammation in their body right now and the parasite that's living in their skin.
There was also another case in recent weeks involving a dozen dogs found at a Toledo home. Humane Society investigators say those dogs are connected to several people who are facing charges ranging from domestic violence and kidnapping to felonious assault.
The officer brought in 12 dogs from the same place. There was one deceased dog. The living dogs were in various stages of skin infections, wounds, and significant weight loss. The deceased dog was emaciated. We did a necropsy where we opened her up to see what had happened, and we found almost 4 pounds of fabric in her stomach, gene material, little pieces that she had picked up or chewed up trying to get something to eat.
Dr. Brown and everyone here at the shelter says through the never-ending challenges, it's the success stories that keep them going. Stephen Heaven is the head of the shelter. He says these recent cruelty cases are just the tip of a concerning trend.
Recently, in 1 week, virtually every day we had a really bad case come in.
Heaven says there is no reason for any of this to happen, and he says it is not clear what's behind this recent surge in cruelty cases. But he reminds everyone there is help available, and people just need to ask for it.
It's not rocket science. Think that these animals are in a bad shape, they're suffering, so do something about it.
There is also a case under investigation involving a cat that was found bludgeoned to death. People who are found guilty in any of these cases face both jail time and fines. If you have any information about these cases or any animal in need, reach out to cruelty investigators at the Humane Society. And once again, in addition to the Humane Society, there are a number of organizations ready to help, so reach out and ask. Lee?